Yes, I did somehow manage to get another one, even though these images are getting less and less topical as time goes on. Not entirely certain how well this thing is supposed to work, but I think that's enough of this music. And this image. Oh, hello. Steve is in the chat. Because he wanted to come over, and there's a bit of a surprise for the people watching that aren't Steve. And wouldn't you know it, there are also people saying things in the other room, but I think this calls for a more chilled music. Oh, hello, Ness. I'm assuming that's Ness, because I see Miss the Ness. So, as I mentioned to maybe one or two people that might possibly be here, I see Odiro's here. And I noticed there aren't any other mods in the room, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give Odiro OP, because he seems like a reliable person. Okay, I see it is Ness. So, the first thing I'm going to do is load up the game, which I'm sure you're all anticipating. It is more of the best saga to hit the PC gaming scene since computers. I can't make jokes all of a sudden, but oh boy. I'm probably gonna have to do this one more time since I need to resize it, and okay, let's try that one more time, and this time let's not have two conflicting audio tracks. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this window and open it up again so that it looks right. Okay, that's better. This time you get the full glory of the soundtrack, I suppose, if you can call it that. And indeed, this
Investigator sounds interesting. I don't think it's been done much before.
well, this is kind of an adventure game series. It is the 7th entry in it, so
Damn. I haven't noticed it before.
I've been streaming the other games, but you probably weren't here for that. But
I might have been asleep. You know, the job center had me running all sorts of errands. I was driving a bicycle on top of some railroad spikes, or not spikes, tracks. That was our ending of the season, and it was just so fucking silly because you couldn't hear anything anyone else was saying. Anyway, have you set the thing yet?
the thing being the start of the stream, I suppose I have.
No, I meant the other thing, the donation thing.
Oh, right. Of course.
Thank you.
Can't forget that. So, the gist of this is that some of you might remember, because if I'm not mistaken, some of you are from Mike's chat.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to like someone in Mexico. You know I'm such a rich fucking asshole, but thank you so much for saying this.
Well, gotta help with the people who need help more than we do the way we can. So
some people just fall through the cracks, you know?
Yeah. So if you go to this link that I just put in the chat, I might as well in a window capture as well, just for a moment. There it is. Someone from the chat at Mike's Place has recently informed us that she is having some money troubles, and she wants to stay in college to work on artistic design for video games, I think. And as you can see, she has quite a hefty goal ahead of her, so...
I'll be right back.
Okay, Steve. So, there have been some donations, but she still has a long way to go, so if you can contribute anything, share this with people, get them to give $1 or $2, that would be great. So, you know, help out our good friend. I believe her chat name is Blooded Skull something. But you can see her name right here. So yeah, go to this page, donate, help people who need help. That's how you help people. But about this game. We've been hearing this title screen music for like 8 minutes now. Probably not that long, but it seems like we have. And something kind of unique about this game is that, well, most of the other games don't have voice acting. This one is fully voice acted. Gonna choose voice and subtitles so it's easier to read. And I think it's time to start the game. See what this is all about.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
That was super loud.
That was pretty loud.
Yes. Anyway,
So this is the game. As you might kind of be able to tell, yeah, this is case 7. And it is set in the Vatican. The subtitle being the Cardinal Sins. Rome, Italy, yes. Oh boy.
super loud.
And there's the voice acting.
Super duper loud.
What's that? Yes, it's always good to see such a turnout on Christmas Eve.
There were some loud noises, yes, but we did see some priests talking outside what seems to be a church, and now this bald guy's in the alley. Apparently being haunted by someone with red eyes. Yes, there is voice acting now. Quite surprising. And that seems kind of a lax way to stab someone, but alright. Now there's a dead priest and a guy with red eyes. And this doesn't look like the Vatican. No, this is Philadelphia.
Another great Christmas dinner, Mother.
Yeah, you've outdone yourself again.
I'd almost forgotten what home-cooked food tastes like.
Well, you know I love cooking for you kids.
You kids should stop by the house more often.
Så har en näst
Looks
left.
like this for me.
So, Vinny, I hear you've been doing a lot of traveling lately.
Yeah, I just got back from Greece a couple weeks ago.
Didn't you go to Japan too?
Yeah, I also spent some time in the UK.
I'm pretty jealous. I wish I could go as many places as you.
I'm sure you'll be able to once you finish med school, Peter. Which reminds me, when are you going back to school, Ben?
Yeah,
What do you
Ben.
mean? I graduated last spring.
Well, yes, but aren't you going to go for your master's degree?
Oh
I
boy.
wasn't planning on it. I mean,
Family.
I've been going with my paranormal investigator.
Good old American values.
Investigating?
Yeah, that's why I've been going to all these places.
Gonna take over a family business, Ben.
I figured it was just a phase you were going through.
A phase?
So you've been traveling the world looking for ghosts? How do you pay your bills?
With money, same as everyone else?
But how are you supposed to make money looking for ghosts? Isn't it a big waste of time?
I don't know, Jeannie. How are you supposed to make any money with those paintings of yours?
Hey, at least I'm still in
Ooh.
art school.
Come on now.
Because, you
let's
know.
Stop with the arguments and just enjoy our time together.
Paintings and
Yes.
looking
Now,
for
Ben,
ghosts
your
are
limitations
just as
all well and
unlikely to
good,
turn up
and I'm glad you're
results.
able to support yourself financially, but I really think you should give some serious thought to going back to school. Your little hobby can wait a few years while you get a real job.
Oh boy.
Little hobby?
Little
Real
hobby.
job? If you guys saw half the stuff I've seen, you wouldn't be calling it a little hobby. I've dealt with ghosts, Sasquatches, zombies, witches, you name it. I've stared death in the face more times than I care to remember, and I've made 2 of the best friends I could ever ask for. So thanks for your concern, Mom, but I think that real job can wait.
Damn it, Mom. Also, this is the best music for family fighting.
Horatio Jordan, you get back here this instant.
sure he'll cool off soon enough.
Well, at least it's good to see little Benny's finally got himself a backbone.
Now, Peter, don't talk about your brother that way.
Oh boy. So now that we've had a fight with our family,
Close-minded family. Hold on a second. What the hell have they done with my room?
oh boy. And now we're in control. Notice too how the waiting symbol thing is something with a number 7. Oh, so now we're literally in Ben's room. Also, this soundtrack's kind of weird, but I suppose it's somewhat appealing. We got a Danny dinosaur, some books, a photograph. Want to look at that in a second? More books. Apparently we like to read classic literature, science fiction and travel books. And a couple of old board games. Some posters. Including a Fallen poster. Which apparently we're not going to put back up. An old boot. Which was apparently under our bed all the time. And a bunch of boxes. And a phone. So... we haven't looked at the photograph yet, though. It's of Grandfather Arthur. Yep, Grandpa Arthur. Our late grandfather, who looks to be 20 years old in this picture. So we can make him have googly eyes. No hello, Bern. Well, I hope the Wii U lives up to the hype that I know nothing about, because I don't follow games, but... apparently Mario Kart 8 is big right now. Yeah. Apparently we can tell that behind the grandfather is a landscape which is from Romania. Can tell that preemptively. So... but there is something else we can look at. There's a wound in his neck.
Odd, I never noticed that before.
Apparently we never did notice that before. Oh boy, I see Hambursbug is here. Hello. And... okay, wait a sec. Okay, I'm getting some Skype notifications. This is a great time for that. But I think we might be able to get some use out of this boot. So let's see if we can pick it up. Yep, a flood of memories come racing back. We were waiting for the ghost of the old man to show up with the dog. And then we found this boot as our only bit of evidence. Okay, so the boot doesn't do anything for us except help us reminisce. And we're getting a phone call, so let's do that.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Ben Jordan?
Yes? Who's this?
It was right. Like the Virgin, it was right.
I'm sorry, what?
I apologize. I do not have long to talk. My name is Alessandro Renzi, and I need your help.
Okay, how can I help you?
I am in jail accused of murdering a priest.
I return. How are you all doing?
Special.
Oh, hello, Steve.
Special how?
Hello.
I cannot
We're
say
playing
over the
a
phone.
semi-3D
Will you help
game.
me?
Semi-3D, sort of. Yes, it's kind of
I'm in Rome,
isometric.
Main State Police Station.
Sometimes.
Hold on,
I had a game like this. Time against Night
Yes,
Chase.
Mr. Jordan. I'm sorry.
It was terrible because I didn't know a lick of English.
Well, it is kind
And I
of...
didn't have a points counter
Well, I'll
either.
see what I can do.
Thank you, Senor.
Well, you know, a lot of games, like adventure games, don't have point counters either, but I guess this series has it as something of a novelty. So,
I was 8, and I was 8 years old, mind you, in a country that don't speak English, so not speaking English, kind of a big deal.
yeah, well, I know what you're talking about. I mean,
Yeah,
had
you're-
computer games when I was little and I couldn't really...
yeah, it was trial and error, but god damn it, we made it fucking far, man.
Yeah, well, people who are interested in something always find a way. So I don't know if you... how bad the delay is, but we basically just got off a home who's trying to get us to investigate something that happened there.
Okay, well, there's a UFO on the poster there.
Yep. This is...
I'm guessing aliens did it all.
yeah, clearly.
In 2,000 years before Christ. Ancient aliens, hashtag mysteries, hashtag Obama birth certificate.
Hashtag Alistair Crowley 9.
Yes, that man is awesome.
And the fact is we are right now in Ben's old room in Philadelphia, and I'm not entirely certain what we're supposed to do at this point. So let me...
That's unfortunate. Do you want me to look up a walkthrough to say the
No,
word?
I'm way ahead of you, so... I apparently have to use the phone to call our friends.
Alright, all my friends are on 911. Hashtag no friends.
Simon, hey, it's Ben.
Hashtag no friends. No, but right now we're phoning a British guy.
Is everything
Phoning
alright?
it in, eh?
Yeah, everything is fine. Just don't
Oh, you get the chance to hang up on your friends. That's
Well,
me every
this got this
time.
really odd phone
I
call.
cry every time.
So, what do you think?
I'm not sure.
I'm being a bit quiet right now because the voice acting is on. So,
At least we got a nice trip out of it, right?
Yeah, you have a point there.
Have you called your better half?
Not yet, no. I haven't had much of a chance to talk to her since we left Greece.
Well then, this would be a perfect chance for you two to reconnect. I can give her a call about it.
Yeah, good idea.
Right then, let's go move on. I'll take care of the hotel arrangements. You get over to Rome and I'll see you in a couple of days.
Alright, see you soon.
okay, so we've called one of our friends and... oh boy.
They managed to fix everything.
No, but apparently we're going to Rome together.
Hey, anything to hang out with a friend?
Still have to call the other friend though,
Hello?
Alice?
which
It's
I'm
Ben.
doing right now.
Ben, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Sorry, it's been a while since we last spoke.
Oh, it's okay, Ben. There's been a lot going on with the holidays and everything.
Yeah, there has.
So what's new?
Well, actually, that's kind of what I'm calling about. I just got this really weird phone call.
That is kind of strange. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I was hoping maybe you could give me some advice.
Well, Rome is pretty far away. I'd love to be able to come along, but I'm sort of busy with stuff here right now. I don't know how long it will be before I can show up. Have you talked with Simon about this yet?
Yeah, he's already making the travel arrangements.
He sure doesn't waste any time, does he?
No, that he doesn't.
Well, like I said, I'll do my best to come to Rome and join you. Oh, that reminds me. I found out some stuff about my family you might find interesting. I can't wait to tell you about it.
Okay, then I guess I'll see you soon. Hopefully.
Bye, Ben. Thanks for calling.
Okay, that's the second phone call over.
So then this is more than just a little hobby.
I guess we're going to Rome now. That sure is the Colosseum.
Rome is a nice place. It has a lot of places to see. Many things happen there. They had a gay and they had a transgender emperor, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
The transgender one didn't last as long. Hello, lizard man.
Hello,
How are you
lizard.
doing?
Ben, you found the hotel?
Anyway, they had the lizard
Yeah,
there,
this
not the
place
lizard
certainly
man, the
has an
transgender
interesting
emperor.
decor.
And he lasted for 4 years before someone said,
Well,
I'm not transgender, I could be emperor, you know.
Hey, I'm not
I'll
complaining.
shut up now.
I hope you don't mind me hanging back.
A bit of trivia.
Figured it'd be easier
Yep.
for you to find
So-
me here.
We've just made it to the hotel. Apparently it's kind of humble, so
Yeah,
we're looking for
Right.
someone
You know
called
where to find me.
Alessandro Renzi. Because he wanted to talk to us. Okay, we're back in control. Apparently there's a small rug on the floor showing an illustration of the 9 circles of hell. That's an interesting decor choice.
I would have just said the all-seeing eye, hashtag Illuminati, hashtag 9/11, hashtag Obama birth certificate, hashtag that one time Bill spilled my coffee over my rug.
Oh, lizard, it's just Steve in the call with I, so.
Yes,
Also with...
Steven Ambushbug.
yeah.
Which one is Ambushbug?
Yeah, which one is Ambushbug? Hey guys, have I told you about the time that I was a Superman villain? Okay, I can't
Hey
do
guys,
Ambushbug's voice.
Remember that time I was playing an adventure game?
Remember that time I was playing a game but I wasn't playing it at all? Because that's what I do.
Video. Ambushbug, we still love you. I still love you.
Yeah, we do. So the look at things cursor in this game is a couple of googly eyes, so you can put that over stuff.
You
And
could put those onto anything, it would be awesome.
so we have our friend Simon here in the hotel, who always brings his laptop. Let's see if we can learn anything from him.
Dear
Got a
Master,
minute, Simon?
I know the meaning of life, beep beep. You do not have an option to ask me about it. Ambushbug watching cooking shows, now I've heard of everything.
Oh boy.
I see you brought your laptop with you.
Yeah,
Now we just need to lower the turkey
never know
with
what
this
sort of
pulley
information
system
will
I
lead
have
to
with my
chaos like this.
ladder.
Do you think you could look something up for me?
Sure, what do you need?
So we can ask this guy to look things up for us, including apparently the guy that called here.
See if you can find any information on Alessandro Renzi.
Right, give me a second. Nope, I don't get any results searching for his name.
And you know, surprise.
I wonder why
Looking
he's in
for
it.
a random guy's name on the
Maybe
internet
the Star
produces
House
0
document.
results.
Maybe. I don't need to research anything else.
So we can talk about
Been to
Rome.
before?
Yeah, I came on a
Rome
family
school?
trip once when I was very young.
There's a podcast.
Don't
I
remember
wish I
much
could
about
link
it,
it
I'm
to you, but
afraid.
I'm not a
Why
moderator,
don't
I
you go
think.
out and see the sights? Seems like a waste to be sitting around in hotel rooms every place we go.
I'll go out and see the sights.
I'll
sometime.
attempt anyway,
Right
because
now,
I believe
I'm
in
more concerned about
humanity.
helping you with this case.
Oh boy.
Suit yourself.
So there's a history podcast. Apparently the characters in the game don't know that much about Rome, but I hope they can look up the podcast.
That
how were your
podcast,
holidays?
it's amazing
usual.
and it's
Going
free.
home to
I
visit
love, I
family,
emphasize the
arguments,
free
crime,
nature of it.
Berating me for not doing something
'Cause
useful
I'm a
with my
cheap
life,
ass.
that sort of thing.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Your call was very welcome. I think I would have gone mad if I had stayed home much longer.
I'm glad to be spending my holidays here. It's a welcome change from the usual.
Quite. Nothing says Christmas like investigating a murder.
Well, when you put it that way.
Chimp, it shouldn't be lagging because the OBS thing I have says there haven't been any dropped frames and the bitrate looks okay, so
Well, there's your, like, chat, but hey, not everyone can be as cool and have a transparent chat like Soviet Steve's thing. I like to promote myself, like in ancient Rome. Don't judge me, bitches.
but what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Chimp is also in the call still. I'm not entirely certain if he's saying anything or wants to say anything, but
You can say the word anus. Go ahead. Say the word anus. Do it.
oh boy.
Prefer not to.
Okay.
I just had the microphone. Said so.
Also, I've never done this before, so I'm not entirely certain how bad the
If you need me to mute anyone, you just say the word. You are the master of this thing.
I don't know how about the imbalance of volume between the game and the call is. Might as well boost.
Hey, thank you, Ambushbug. Thank you.
Oh boy. So I just raised the call volume a little bit. Hopefully that'll help.
Hey, any
Okay. So there's one more thing we can talk about with this guy.
I bet you did.
Alice,
You don't
the
think
other
she was
woman.
lying when she said she couldn't come, do you?
Why on earth would she lie? You know she loves this stuff as much as we do. It's the holidays.
something
Not
about me in the
everyone
game
can
volume?
go
I'm
like
bloody
this.
quiet.
And anyway, she never said she wasn't coming.
But then
She said
you
she
probably
didn't
know it.
when she would be able to get here. There's a difference.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. You just have a relationship anxiety. Once she shows up, you'll forget all about it and be back to a lovey-dovey old self.
Lovey-dovey? I'm not lovey-dovey.
You keep telling yourself that.
Maybe I can raise the thing and the Skype settings. That would probably help.
There's always that speaker icon in Windows.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention your chat in my status message.
Well, I'm not sure we're going to get it louder than that, so I hope that's better.
That's all for now.
Right.
Yes, Ambersburg Ben is still being kind of a loser, but that's kind of part of the game. So now that we're done with that talk, let's go out into the streets of Rome.
Wide world. Find ourselves people who need help and help them.
So we can go
We
to.
already have a case, don't we?
So yeah, but we haven't met the guy yet. So we can go to two places: L'Albergo Dante, which is where we're staying, and the police station, which we're
You're so fucking Spanish.
Spanish. That's a word. So we can go give googly eyes to the desk sergeant.
Hey, that's the closest to fucking Mexican we get in Europe. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I suppose it is.
I'm trying my hardest here, man, but I'm prejudiced and evil as hell. Love the googly eyes on the desk sergeant.
Yeah, apparently the lag's not quite as bad as I expected, but
I'm trying.
Sì, benvenuto nella stazione di polizia.
Small television.
Come posso
Nice.
aiutarti? I said welcome to the police station. How can I help you?
I love how every single foreign person that Ben talks to knows how to speak English. The universal language.
Yes. Even Romulans speak it.
May I ask who you are? Ah, yes. We have been expecting.
Oh boy.
If I may ask, why is it that Renzi called you? This whole situation is very strange. But the law requires us to comply with Renzi's request to see you.
Everything is quiet except for Spot.
Renzi
Oh,
said
my PC usage is at 96% for some reason.
Oh dear.
Oh
Just
dear.
fix that.
Well,
Game
I
chat says everything's quiet except for Spot.
I just turned up the speakers sound thing in OBS.
Okay.
I suppose
I'll
I
try to stay consistent, although in OBS it just tends to turn up everything that you hear.
well, I suppose we can wait a few seconds, see if that's any better. Hey chat,
Okay.
how's that?
If not, I have a recommendation. You right-click the speaker icon in your status bar, and then open sound volume.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't think that really affects how OBS treats the sound, but
It does. It does. I use it. And I've used.
I have the
Success.
yeah, I have the game volume at like slightly lower than the Skype volume, so okay, Lizardman says it's better.
Seems better. Yeah.
So I think it's time to continue this conversation.
Proceed.
Ah, yes. A very serious crime. I am not a religious man myself, but murdering a priest can bring nothing. Renzi claims to have been in some sort of trance when he did it. Murder is murder, regardless of condition or sin he does it.
Okay, so apparently... Okay. Another bad thing too is that the voices in the actual game are not that loud, even compared to the game's music, but not much I can do about that. Oh,
Someone paused it.
What do you need to know that? I'm afraid this is impossible, sir. I cannot tell a member of the public about official police business. Besides, the crime scene has already been investigated thoroughly by our own inspector. What was that? Yes, it is a very good game. Of course, this is just a tape from the song. No, I just prefer to watch a happy day. The news has nothing but death and sadness. I have to deal with that enough as a policeman. All you need to know about me is that I am here to assist you with any police-related matters. My private life will remain just that. Not a problem.
okay, so apparently this guy's watching a recorded game on the television.
borrow one?
He's watching Let's Players,
I
is it?
suppose.
Hopefully he missed mine.
Make sure you bring it back. The department is very cheap.
And we even said good game, so that's topical for Twitch. And we did get his permission to visit the guy who called us, who is apparently a prisoner.
Just a small precaution.
Hi, YouTube. From Amber's Bug.
Some of the occupants are a little too friendly, if you get my meaning.
You know, like, rate, subscribe. Be sure to watch my other 100 videos. Do it right now.
If you like my video, rate, comment, and subscribe. Spider-Man does whatever and Spider can, etc.
So, we're in the prison cell place. There's a guy with Converse shoes, apparently.
I love how number 2 has Rasputin in it.
Yeah. What sort of terrible crime this guy committed? Well, apparently the game doesn't let us get too close to the cell, though.
Damn it. I wanted to know that he misled the Tsar. Rate 5 stars. Yes, do that.
So, doesn't let us know that much about the second guy, except that apparently he sits sadly in the cell.
No shit, he used to be the favorite of the Tsars, and now he's nothing.
No. But here's the guy we've been looking for in the third cell. Apparently he's the guy who called us here.
Yes, hello. Are you Ben Jordan?
Yeah, you want?
I think the Virgin will come. This place is a way of making a man lose hope.
Well, now that I'm here, why don't you tell me what's going on?
Yes, of course. What would you like to know?
Okay, we can find out about the murder.
Let's get right to it. What exactly happened on Christmas Eve?
Do you promise to keep this between you and I?
Of course.
I told the police I don't remember killing that priest, but the truth is I do remember. I remember almost everything. I was on my way home when it happened. I ran into the priest in an alley that I used as a shortcut. Stabbed him to death. The thing is, I did not do it. Something else was in control of my body.
Something else.
Yes, I think it was a demon.
Oh boy. So this guy thinks a demon led him to commit the murder. Should be an interesting subject.
Yeah, it was Soviet Steve, he was the demon. The Satan sent.
Well, that would explain the red eyes we saw in the
Yes.
opening cutscene.
That's my trademark.
I felt an energy flow through my body. It was unlike anything I had ever felt before. As though pure evil was flowing through my veins instead of blood. After that, it was like I was watching from outside my body. I saw myself approach the priest and stab him to death. Horrible. I must have fainted then, because when I came to my senses, the police were arresting me. They said I was speaking in some strange language when they found me, but that is the only thing I don't remember.
So where did this demon come from? And why did it possess you?
I wish I knew the answers to those questions myself. But since you are on the good side of these bars, I'm afraid you must be the one to find them.
And what about this other priest?
What do you know about the priest you killed?
The police told me his name was Thomas Ryan, but aside from that, I know absolutely nothing. I'd never met him before. I didn't even know there was a church in that area. Mr. Jordan, you must understand I did not intend to kill this man. I have a hard enough time killing insects in my apartment. But now, not only have I murdered a man, I have murdered a servant of God. Do you realize what this means? It will burn in hell for all eternity.
Calm down, Mr. Red.
Sorry, this whole thing has been very difficult for me.
Well, apparently this guy doesn't really like the position he's in more ways than one.
Tell me about yourself.
Unfortunate.
What do you want to know?
You should be happy, people are starving somewhere.
I'm an actor. In fact,
Yeah,
the person
I
who
bet
wrote
they
the
feed
story
him in this
before the
prison.
murder? Yes, before the murder.
Tell me more about your job as an actor.
I perform
Well,
on stage.
if there's war, it's not a requirement that prisoners are being fed.
Do you get many people like
That's why people hate Soviet
Yes,
Union.
we do quite well for ourselves.
Apparently this guy's an actor too.
I'm curious.
Oh, wonderful.
What contacted me specifically?
Those were the lowest scum in ancient
Yes,
Rome.
that is an interesting story. The night before I was born, I received a
Wine,
telegram.
wine, wine. Try
The
losing
man
your
on the other
head,
line
buddy.
refused to identify himself. It was
Yeah.
saying, "Call Ben Jordan, he can help you."
You have to be a Russian mercenary who loves twirling a revolver before you can do that.
no, losing your hand, that's the Muslim countries.
It's over. And kind of not following, but apparently he said something about his voice or a voice.
Tell me about the voice on the phone.
Something on the phone.
Well, was there anything special about it? Did the caller have
What
any
a
odd
phony.
syntax or
Oh!
Now that you mention it, he did have an accent.
Apparently he got called by someone with an English accent. That's interesting. Wonder what that was about.
Can you tell me exactly where the news took place?
Yes, of course. It was in an alley near the Piazza Mignanieri.
I don't know, probably a communist.
How familiar are you with the city?
Don't trust him.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't be able to tell you without a map.
Well, I'm sure the communists thrived in England after George Orwell died.
Thank you.
Yes.
So now we've visited him and learned that apparently he was set up somehow. He was possessed by a demon.
Yes.
The Illuminati demon conspiracy is out to get him.
Hashtag 9/11, hashtag Illuminati. Hashtag George Bush Sr.
So let's see if the desk guy knows anything about the demons.
Yeah, that's gonna happen, trust me.
Demons? No, Signore, I do not. Why do you want to know about demons?
No reason. Okay, yes. Thanks for your help.
Not at all.
Well, surprisingly he doesn't know anything about demons.
Gasp. Maybe he's like an atheist.
Oh lord, an atheist in Rome?
You should kill him on the spot.
Unheard of. So, we did find out where the other guy works, the theater, so let's ask this guy to find out where it is.
Yeah, the theater, those were actors, those were the lowest scum of the earth in Rome. Nice Google satellite type picture though.
Did you find out where the Teatro Manzoni?
The Illuminati could be an electric company. Yes, they could.
Here they are. It's not far from our hotel.
There's probably be some douchebag who's trying to be ironic about it.
Over. Here comes Susie Valos again. And he's gone.
God damn it, Zuzzy. And he tried to be all Latin with me.
Well,
Now he's on about, oh dear.
on about Bern, as always. Apparently taking a different approach to the Albert strategy of trolling.
Indeed. It's all about Burn. That's the only thing I need to mention. You're absolutely right.
Did you look at a priest named Thomas Ryan?
Thomas Ryan?
Yeah, his name was the guy Renzi murdered.
Not very Italian sounding, is it?
No, I thought that too.
Alright.
Can I mod, please?
Not please. What's that? Talking to me?
Seems he was a
Yes.
priest at a church.
Okay.
Some place
Just
called
need
San
to
Sylvester.
find the thing in the chat. And there it is.
Thomas Ryan. Wonderful.
Thomas Ryan, the most Italian priest of all Italian priests.
Yes. After defeating numerous Tom Clancy novels, he's on his quest to conquer Mexico.
Gotta send the Venetian Navy to conquer the Latin Americas.
I'd really like to check out.
Fuck it, Venice now, Venice forever, bitches.
Renzi said it was near some place called the Piazza Mignanieri.
Right, let me just pull up a map.
Oh hey, thanks man.
Yeah, there it is.
Ah, here it is. I'll give you the address.
What would I do without you?
Probably stumble around the lines.
I don't need to research anything else. So, it seems the plot thickens.
How do you mean?
As usual, we're not just dealing with a regular old murder. Renzi told me he thinks he was possessed by a demon when he killed the priest.
A demon? That's some serious business.
Do you know anything about them?
Nothing outside the movies, but I could always look them up for you if you want.
No, just consult the paranormal investigators handbook.
Bit of a nod to the player too.
That's all for me.
Right.
It might not be completely obvious at first, but the folder,
Plot thickens.
yeah, the folder that this game comes in has something called the Paranormal Investigator's Handbook, which is just a bunch of GIF images containing quote-unquote lore from the games. Let me see if I can put that on the screen now. Yeah, page 1.jef. There it is. Chapter 19, Demons. This is clearly the best source of information on demons. They just...
Just Google demons and go on the first page you see.
And it refers to other pages, but there's only 2 pages. And the second one says... It's not even the full page, it just says... pretty much that the guy doesn't know that much about demons, so... Can't even say that much.
Demon is encoding. There you go.
So back to this exciting game. We got 2 new scenes that we unlocked, so we're going to check it out now.
I'm gonna go look into some stuff.
Awesome.
Bye.
But oh, did we? Yeah, we unlocked a church called San Silvestro in Capite, a crime scene, and the Teatro Manzoni. So where to go first? The crime scene. Okay. Yeah, I bet Lambda would.
Chuckle fuckery, yes. That's the god that we are offending.
Yeah, the ultimate god of the
Cthulhu mythos, yes.
yeah, chuckle fuckery.
Yes.
So there's a chalk outline here, some dried blood, some broken police tape, and a piece of paper by a door.
She could break my police tape anytime.
So what is this piece of paper? Let's find out.
Milk, honey, black, food dye.
It's a business card it belongs to the detective Renato Silvio of the Polizia di Stato.
The police of the estate.
Yeah. Yeah, Asha thought it got nothing against chuckle fuckery.
I'm guessing that means federale, right?
Maybe, but I don't think we can find out anything about him yet, so let's go to this church. Meet the Irish priest.
Fucking Irish. I bet, if he was near some children, I think I know what's gonna happen, because this looks like something I was on.
Oh boy.
Kickstarter and RPG Maker.
Oh boy. Funnily enough, I think they make that joke in the game after this one, which is the last game.
Zombie
Actually,
raped her child.
Oh god.
Or something.
Yeah, if you try interacting with the priest, it says randomly touching people is not the best idea, but I think in the next case, spoilers, there's a scene where you're next to a priest, and if you try touching him, it says, shouldn't that be the other way around?
You bitch. You went and done ruined it.
Oh. Yeah, this guy suddenly sounds Irish. He does have that accent going on.
I was hoping you could tell me about the recent murder of priest Thomas Ryan.
I'm sure I have no idea.
Four-leaf clovers, Alma stars,
Really? Because I found
something
out about
something,
this
end of the rainbow, leprechaun green.
I can assure you, there's never been a priest named Thomas Ryan in San Silvestro.
So this guy says he doesn't know the guy that was murdered, but I don't know about that.
Sure you don't know anything about Thomas Ryan?
I'd murder her guy if you didn't. Well, no, that just sounds like I was jealous, doesn't it?
Are you?
I'll stop now.
What can you tell me about San Silvestro?
Well, quite a bit. This church is a long and interesting history. Originally, it was built in the 8th century. Both the ruins were pagan temples dedicated to Apollo. The church has been rebuilt several times over the centuries, but still serves its original purpose.
And what might that be?
The Giles relics. In fact, the word words incapitate in our church's name refer to one most famous relic, a fragment of the head of John the Baptist.
So apparently this church was built on top of a temple of Apollo, and it houses relics.
Fucking Apollo, I knew he was in on this.
A relic is an object of religious significance, usually a body part of a saint or something similar, but of great importance in antiquity. In Christianity, there are 3 levels of relic classification. A class 3 relic is an object that was either touched by a saint or put near the shrine built for a saint. A class 2 relic is an object that a saint has written, like a cross or an item of clothing. A first class relic is the most important kind. These are either items directly associated with the life of Christ or the physical remains of a saint.
So you're talking about stuff like the Shroud of Turin?
Exactly. The shrouded Turin, pieces of the true cross, the holy features,
Holy reference?
the remains of Jesus' foreskin from when he was circumcised.
You mean that actually exists?
Theoretically. Of course, who actually has it is open to debate.
So people collect this stuff?
No, only churches are permitted to have relics. There's plenty of people out there who want them, no doubt. But I imagine that a relic in their own hands is very serious consequences.
I love Jesus' foreskin.
Yeah.
Oh,
They totally didn't find like 50 meters of that in total.
Well, that would be quite... I suppose it wouldn't technically contradict some of the ideas some people might have about Jesus.
Today, Jesus' dick was measured at 50 meters long. Fuck y'all jealous bitches. Hashtag the patriarchy. Hashtag Jesus is biggest.
You know,
That's totally what happened.
I bet the guy that stabbed Jesus, Longinus, was just jealous of him.
Yes. If I stab him, I'm next best. Hashtag next best.
You know anything about demons?
Hashtag Albert is greatest. Yes, Albert killed Jesus. That's what happened.
demons is an evil spirit or fallen angel, which can possess humans and make them do all sorts of wicked things. But if this happens, an exorcist is called into its study of demons.
Is that a common practice these days? I mean, I saw the movie.
It isn't very common, no, but it's not unheard of. Have you ever heard of the Gospel of Mark?
No, I dropped out of Sunday school.
Well, that Gospel talks about Jesus as an exorcist. He healed people.
Yeah, that's...
I had no idea.
that's why he stabbed Jesus.
From what I heard.
Oh god.
It's amazing, Lizard Man. Thank you.
Well, but he claimed that name because his long spear could never be as long as what Jesus had.
Yes, we're just rewriting biblical canon. And everyone who's ever been a Christian is offended.
Yeah. Apparently Benzo has never heard of the Gospel of Mark, even though that's like the most fucking popular thing about the Bible, the Gospels.
Oh man, I don't have the popularity ratings.
Ah, yes. They're probably wondering what an Irish priest is doing in a Roman church.
So
I think
yeah.
I need to like go eat and listen to stupid things though, so I'll... You take care, man. You have a good stream. I'll be back momentarily in the chat, but I sound like shit.
Well, you know, take care.
You too, man. Thanks for letting me in. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Bye. So now that Steve's dropped out, I don't know. What were we talking to this priest? Yeah, that's what we were saying, Lizard Man. I actually don't remember what Ben said to the priest like 2 seconds ago, but I'm sure it's not important. And the reason this is still here is because, yeah, we can keep asking him about the murder, but he keeps saying that he doesn't know anything about it, so...
I'll see you later, Father.
So I guess we're not going to talk to this guy anymore right now. Jesus Christ, people are really going on about stuff in Skype that I'm not looking at, but... So we went to visit that guy. So our next destination is the theater. There's an usher here with googly eyes. And that pretty famous piece of music right there playing in the background, but I don't immediately recognize it. Because I am an uncultured, well, music-wise person. And it even has the voice muffled. So yeah, Ben still has the issue that he can't read Italian. Because he's an uncultured idiot who can only speak one language.
Excuse me, I was wondering if I'd ask you a few questions.
Yes, you may, but please believe me.
Boy, she sounds excited to be here.
What can you tell me about the theater?
Not very much. I'm not familiar with the building's history. However, I can tell you that many of our patrons enjoy leaving chewing gum under their seats. Not to mention the mess they make in the toilets.
On second thought, I think I'd rather talk about something else.
So she's rather jaded with her job, surprisingly.
What shows are currently playing?
Since it is the holidays, we are taking a break from the traditional shows and playing classical music. This week we are featuring the music of Verdi. Next week, for the new year, we will be doing Puccini. Then, the following week, we will be resuming our normal play schedule.
I'm only in Rome for a few days.
Well then, you get to listen to Verdi.
So I'm presuming that's Verdi playing.
Do you know Alessandro Renzi?
He is one of the actors here, correct?
Yes, that's right.
I have seen him around the theater, but I have not spoken with him too much. He seems like a nice man. Now that you mention it, I have not seen him for a few days.
So she hasn't seen Renzi, but apparently she knows who he is.
I take it you haven't heard that Renzi is in jail on suspicion of murder?
Oh my goodness! I had no idea! Who did he kill?
A priest.
Madonna! Did he really do it?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Are you with the police?
Not exactly, but I am an investigator.
So we need to get backstage, see what's going on.
Can you tell me what's behind that door over there?
Yes, that door goes to the actor's dressing room.
Do you think I could go take a look in Renzi's dressing room?
I am afraid not. That area is private.
But I told you I'm investigating the murder Renzi allegedly committed.
Yes, but you also told me you were not exactly with the police. Unless you can prove to me that you are just some crazy off the street. I'm afraid I can't let you into the dressing rooms.
Thanks for your time.
Goodbye, sir.
Yeah, we hadn't really addressed it before, but the get a point sound is now a bell. So let's get through the double doors, because we're not allowed to go back there, because we're not with the police, so let's rectify that.
I'm back, and I'm still alive.
Gulp was too much for you, was it?
Thanks, Simon. So luckily we do have this, where is it? We do have this business card, a policeman's business card. So let's talk to Simon, see if that gives us any ideas at all.
So,
Do you think we could look something up?
sure, what do you need?
I don't need the research. That's all from
Right.
So the dialogue doesn't help, but if we give him this...
Simon, I found this card of the crime scene. Do you think
Yeah.
you might be able to do anything with it?
Yeah, can you do anything with it?
So it looks like it's your card?
Well, when you say it that way, it sounds almost illegal. But, yeah, that could be very funny.
Not a problem. Just hand it over and give me 5 minutes.
So yeah, we're going to falsify a policeman's ID.
There you are. Welcome to the police force, Detective Silvio.
Now we are an Italian policeman.
See you later.
See ya.
And I bet that woman won't be surprised at all that we didn't have our business card the first time. Check it out. Yes, we're Detective Silvio, totally.
Excuse me, miss. Here's my card.
Detective Silvio, eh? I thought you said you were not with the police.
No, I said I was not exactly with the police. I'm undercover, you see.
Well, this seems to be in order. Very well, you may go wherever you need to.
Thanks. The state police appreciates your cooperation.
So yeah, thankfully she's kind of slow though, so she can't tell the difference. So backstage we go. to resume our investigation. We've got a rack with several costumes, a mirror, a tape recorder and some drawers. We can examine all of these things. Nothing useful. What about the drawers? Nothing but makeup and playbills. This tape recorder seems interesting though. See if there's anything inside. Nope, the tape is blank apparently, even though there is a tape inside. So let's get out of here. There doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Yeah, that would be pretty fitting for Ben. Oh, what was this?
I'm glad you enjoyed it, sir. You have a nice evening.
No, it can't be.
Oh, what it is, Ben. Look who decided to be in the same place as us.
Professor Jones?
Oh, Mr. Jordan. What a pleasant surprise. What brings you to work?
I'm on a case, actually. What are you doing here?
Oh, just taking my annual holiday. You say you're on a case. Do tell me more.
Well, it's complicated. An actor at the theater seems to have killed a priest.
Oh my, that does sound serious. Well, Mr. Jordan, I'm afraid I have to run. It's getting quite late. But please feel free to come by my hotel tomorrow. I'd like to hear more about your progress on this case. Perhaps I may even be of some assistance.
Yeah, sure. That'd be great.
Wonderful. Here's the address. Excuse me, I must be off. Goodbye, Mr. Jordan. It was lovely to see you.
Yeah, good seeing you too, Professor.
So we run into Professor Jones, who helped us in previous cases. It's kind of curious that he should be here now. But I guess we have his card now. Or his address, rather. So we can go visit him. But not right now, it looks like, because there's no icon for it on the map. Presumably that'll be the following day though, because we seem to be done right now.
Hey, Simon, I'm back.
I hope you brought back something to eat. I'm starving.
Man, today's been a very odd day.
Why is that?
Well, aside from this whole murder and demon thing, I ran into Professor Jones at the Teatro Manzoni.
Professor Jones? What's he doing here?
He said he was on vacation, but it seems like a pretty odd coincidence.
Do you reckon he's up to something?
No, I mean, I don't have any reason to suspicion of him. Well, aside from the whole not really teaching Oxford thing. But I'm sure he's got a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. Anyway, he gave me his hotel's address, so I'll go see him at some point.
Right. Any leads on the renting case?
Not really. I'm hoping to make more progress tomorrow. As it is, I'm glad today's over. I don't know if I can handle any more strange stuff happening.
Oh boy.
Are you expecting someone?
No, are you?
Not to my knowledge.
So someone's come to visit us? It's Alice.
I think this is one unexpected occurrence I can live with.
And I just looked and I didn't notice, but apparently we dropped 40 frames at one point. Don't know when that happened, but we seem to be doing fine now.
So that's pretty much all I've been able to find out so far.
I'd say it's a good start. Do you want me to come with you today?
Not yet. I think I'm just going to go recheck some stuff. But I'll definitely need you guys to help me out if I find anything to do.
Okay, just let me know.
So now Alice is here, and she has googly eyes as well. Let's see if she has anything interesting to say.
Hey Alice, can we talk?
Sure, what is it?
Oh yeah, she wanted to tell us something about her family history that she hasn't said yet.
You mentioned on the phone that you learned something about your family's history.
Yes, I asked my older brothers and did a little research. It turns out that my family is originally from Smailman.
Really?
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. The man you dreamed about, Marcus Wilkins, he was my great-great-great-grandfather.
That's a lot of greats.
Well, he lived over 200 years ago.
Yeah, apparently she comes from Smailholm, the witch town. That's interesting, and the guy we dreamed of previous game that was going to betray not Voldemort was her grandfather, or ancestor at least. Can we talk more about him?
So what else did you learn about Marcus Wilson?
He went to Philadelphia in 1804 to infiltrate that witch cult you told me about. At the time, he had just married my great-great-great-grandmother, Alice McBain.
McBain?
She was the original Alice Wilson.
Yeah, apparently she was also Smile Home's oldest living resident. She lived to be 115.
That's right. I saw her grave at the cemetery.
Did we?
I really want to go to Smile
Oh yeah.
From what you've told me, it sounds like an interesting place.
I'm not entirely sure I'm ready to go back there just yet. Maybe someday.
We did see an Alice Wilkins at the cemetery. I almost forgot about that. But blah, 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 blah. Advice. So why does Ben want to talk about advice?
You got any ideas of what I should do next?
I think you should probably go update Mr. Bentley on the investigation. I know I'd want to know as much as possible if I were in his shoes.
Yeah, we can talk to the prisoner.
So, what do you think of Rome?
I haven't really had much of a chance to see anything yet. I'm hoping we'll have some time after the case to do some sightseeing.
I'm sure we will.
Well, I guess that's all we have to. Yeah, all we have to talk about with her. So back to the grind, I suppose. The grind of
Bye guys. I'll be back later.
demon hunting. Now we can visit Percy. There's his hotel. But we are going to do what Alice recommended and go back to the prisoner to talk about... Oh boy, he just got surprised at something that's in the game, but not anymore. Talk to him about what we've been doing, I suppose. So past the Converse shoes guy, past Rasputin. Oh shit, what's this? Well, can't really see it that well, but he did just... he has hung himself with something. Can't really see what he used. Can try talking to him, but Ben doesn't even want to try. We can try talking to the other guys though. But Ben doesn't want to do that either. So out of the doors we go. Actually, wait a minute. I think we missed something, actually. Wasn't really looking at the floor, but yeah, there is something here. There's a piece of paper on the floor that's the same color as the floor. It's a handwritten note. What does it say? It's... oh. I thought it was in Italian, but apparently not. So this guy gave up and decided that life sucks and killed himself. So I'm not sure if it's worthwhile to keep doing this, because we're not going to get paid at the end if our employer is dead. But I'm sure this guy would like to know about that other guy's suicide.
Hello again. Sir, I lost the bag.
What is it?
Renzi is dead. He found it. He hung himself.
My God. I suppose he could not take the hit. Perhaps his visitors made him realize there was no hope. Excuse me a moment, won't you?
Oh well.
Renzi si è suicidato. Per favore porta il suo corpo all'obitorio. Grazie.
Man, that sure seemed sensitive. But apparently he had visitors.
Yes. Early this morning, there was a priest who was sent from the Vatican to see him.
Is that common?
Sometimes priests are sent to comfort prisoners, yes.
But from the Vatican? That seems like it would only be reserved for important cases.
I assume a murdered priest is important enough for the Vatican to see him. Not a problem.
So someone from the Vatican was here. That's an interesting piece of information. Free Italian wiki. Well, I don't know if it was free. I doubt he paid for our expenses to come here. I think that's all coming out of Ben's pockets. Oh wait, apparently there's something else we can find out about the paper, though. go back to the hotel real quick too.
She said she was going to
Oh,
to unpack and have a shower. I expect she'll be back anymore.
yeah, Alice is gone, but she'll be back. But if we examine this note more closely, it has some faint image on the back. Can we use this? Oh yeah. If we rub our pencil, a strange symbol is revealed. We haven't identified it yet though. But maybe Simon can help us with that.
Does this symbol mean anything to you?
No, mate, doesn't ring any bells.
Can we tell him to research it, maybe? I mean, that seems like a pretty important thing.
Got a minute, Simon?
What's that?
Do you think you could look some?
Sure, would.
Can you check the local papers and see if the murder has been reported yet?
Oh yeah.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Gotta check if the murder's been...
Nothing.
No, apparently not.
Right here.
Maybe the murder's...
Police being murdered would be front page news by the next day.
You're right. It's been 4 days and no one said a word.
Seems like something's being covered up.
Denied having heard of someone lying. Today I found out that Renzi hung himself after being visited by someone in the Vatican. I'm not one to be a conspiracy theorist, but it sounds like someone is trying to keep all this under wraps.
It certainly looks that way.
I think I need to go and have another talk with Father McNamara. I don't even think there's anything else.
So, what does Simon want us to do?
Not really. He seems to be doing fine on his own.
That's all for now.
Right.
He doesn't want to give us advice, huh? Well, we can visit Percy now, so let's...
Don't track the place while I'm gone.
I'm trying not to run into any ghosts or monsters out there.
see what Percy has to say. It's probably interesting stuff.
Oh, Mr. Jordan, please do come in. What can I do for you?
Well, we can look at him. The googly eyes don't really fit him since he's looking off to the left. So... apparently this room has much more cheerful decorations. So let's see what's up.
Can we talk?
Of course.
Have you heard anything about the murder of Thomas Ryan?
I'm afraid not. So unfortunately.
Yeah, this priest, Ryan, was murdered by a guy named Renzi. Says he was possessed by a demon when he did it.
A demon, you say?
Yeah.
I see. You made much progress.
Well, I have a feeling he's done one.
Good, good. If you require any assistance, be sure to let me know.
So this guy's kind of interested in our case, but he doesn't seem to know much about what's going on after all.
So, you said you're on holiday here in Rome?
Yes, I decided to spend the end of the year here. I've always been fascinated with Rome. It's one of my favourite cities.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to fully enjoy my holiday.
Why's that?
My work never seems to be done, I'm afraid.
What work would that be?
What is that you're working on?
Just some research for my classes. Nothing important.
What's the map for?
You're as inquisitive as ever I see. I could explain it all, but I'm sure you'd find it terribly boring. I'm sure you have more important things to be doing than listening to me prattle on.
Sure, yeah, he doesn't want to talk to us about his work. I suppose we're just going to let that go.
So, how are things at Oxford?
They're fine. I've got colleagues struggling. I've been on a sabbatical, you see.
Oh, since when?
I started at the beginning of this year. Didn't I mention it?
No, I don't think you did.
Ah, well, yes. I've been doing field studies since our first meeting in Smallhole. I'm due to return at the beginning of next semester.
Yeah, because the other guy in the previous case said that he didn't know about anyone with his name at criminology at Oxford. So that's just a little bit fishy. Let's see how he reacts when we mention that.
Speaking of Oxford, do you know Professor Quincy Sanborn?
Yes, he went to the theology department, I believe.
Really? We didn't know you.
Professor.
Yeah, a few weeks ago in Greece. I asked him if he knew you, and he said he didn't.
Ah, well, I haven't actually met him yet. He began teaching shortly before I began my sabbatical. I'm afraid I never got around to introducing myself.
Oh.
Okay. I'll buy it, sure. So, what have you learned about demons lately?
Are you familiar with demons?
I've heard of several cases of murders blamed on demonic possession. More often than not, the supposed victim of possession is simply delusional.
You think Renzi was making it up then?
It's difficult to say without having met him.
He seemed pretty normal to me.
Do not forget we are in Rome, Mr. Jordan. Religion plays a large role in the city.
Yeah.
Very well.
You know, Rome, the religious capital of the world. I guess we could ask him if he knows about this thing.
Does this symbol mean anything to you?
Where did you get this?
It's here on the back of Renzi's suicide note.
I see.
So, do you recognize it?
Yes, I've seen this symbol before.
Oh,
It belongs to a group known as the Knights of St. Anthony.
The Knights of St. Anthony? I've never heard of them.
I'd be most surprised if you had. They keep a very low profile.
so the Knights of St. Anthony, huh? Sounds
Talk.
fishy.
So who are the Knights of St. Anthony?
I'm afraid I can't answer that.
Why not?
Because I honestly don't know anything about them. They're a very secret group. I don't even know if they still exist.
How do you know about them?
There's a case I once studied where this symbol appeared in the crime scene. After much research, I found the name of the group, but nothing beyond that. However, I suspect they may be dangerous. You should exercise caution if you're investigating, Mr. Jordan.
It's quite
Very well.
a curious thing to know about. But okay, whatever you say, person. I'll be careful.
Well, I'm gonna get going.
Farewell.
I'll see you later. Hope you don't get killed like that guy did. So back to the hotel we go. Now we have a name to investigate the Knights.
Got a minute?
Sir,
Do you think
sure.
I have a feeling it's going to be kind of a long shot. Could you look up a group called the Knights of St. Anthony?
What are you getting yourself into, Ben?
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I'll see if I find it.
So we've set him to work now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I figured as much. Well, thanks anyway. I don't need to research anything else.
Yeah, he somehow knows that.
Right.
Goddamn, I had a bit of a crick in the neck. That's not good. So where are we off to now?
Don't trash the place while I'm gone.
Try not to run into any ghosts and monsters out there.
Well, back to this church it is. Must be a reason why we can still visit. This guy's still here. He still has googly eyes. Still reading his book. See if he knows anything more.
Hello again, Father McNamara.
Hello, Mr. Jordan. It's lovely to see you again. How may I help you?
What about the murder?
Are you sure you don't know anything about...
It's as I said, Mr. Jordan. We have no one by that name.
Still doing exactly the same thing, so not much progress on that end. About the Vatican.
Has anyone from the Vatican been by lately?
I beg your pardon.
I think you heard it the first time, Father.
Mr. Jordan, I don't know who you are or what you mean by asking me these questions.
You want to know who I am? I'll tell you. I'm a paranormal investigator. I was called to Rome by a man named Alessandro Renzi. Have you heard of him?
I don't...
He's the man who murdered Thomas Ryan. He claims to have been possessed by a demon when he did it.
Oh my goodness.
Does any of this sound familiar at all?
Oh, God forgive me. I didn't mean to lie to you, Mr. Jordan. I was instructed by an official to the Vatican to deny any knowledge of my business.
I understand, Father. Church cover-ups aren't exactly shocking news these days. But now that you know that I have a good reason to be looking into this, I appreciate you giving some information.
I'll try my best.